Okay, welcome back. We talked about the fact that Sandra Chichi will definitely be rested for this game after conceding the six. She may not even have the confidence to be the post, but you're going to be having Christy Ohiraku. She will be the one that will be the post. Of course, midfielder Ihoma Oyebuchi. She's going to come in for Patience Kalu. And of course, you also have Joy Bukiri will also be another player. So three changes he made in that first squad that faced Japan. So against Canada, three changes he has made. But we'll be talking with Edwin Okon, the former coach of the Super Falcons, and of course the coach of Rivers Angels. He'll be telling us what he feels about this game. What will the coach do? The changes he's going to do, to ensure that Nigeria will be able to beat Canada a few moments from now. Good morning, coach. Welcome to the program. Good morning, coach. Welcome to the program. Okay, I guess we can't really connect with Edwin Okona. Maybe later we'll try connecting to him, who's telling us what he feels the coach can just do. It's a few minutes to the game, what his thoughts on that game, what's going to happen. Can Nigeria really beat Canada? From what we've seen, most Nigerians are not even expecting a victory. If it's going to be a victory, maybe very slim. But when you look at Canada and look at women's football, I think Nigeria is kind of on the higher, when it comes to women's football between Nigeria and Canada. But when you're looking at preparations and what we've done over the years, it's kind of going down. It isn't going up like it used to be. But we'll just keep our fingers crossed and see what's going to happen in that game against Canada. Once we can connect to Edwin Okon, he should be able to share his thoughts with us concerning that game against Canada. A few moments from now, 10 a.m., that's what's going to happen. Everyone is actually apprehensive to see what's going to happen because that game is going to decide if Nigeria will stay in Papua New Guinea or after the group stage, they will be coming back home, just like what happened to the Flamingos. Keep our fingers crossed and we'll just wait and see what's going to happen in that game once it starts. Once we're able to connect with Edwin Okon, he will be sharing his thoughts with us, what he will be thinking about that game. Like we said, we know Sandra Chichi obviously will not be starting. We're going to be having another goalkeeper starting in her place because she will have to be rested. I'm talking about Sweden-based Christian Ohiriaku. She will take up the gloves for the Falcons in place of the first choice goalkeeper, happens to be Sandra Chichi. Of course, talked about midfielder Ihoma Oyebuchi, who came in for Patience Kalu against Japan. She will be starting, and while Joe Bukiru sat out all through the game, will definitely be the one to play. So all the players we'll have to look out for will be Ugochi Emenayo, Chiwendu Ihezwe, Yetunde Adeboyejo, and of course Chinanza Uchendu. So all of them retain their starting places in the team. But Coach Jadavo says, okay, everything's going to be positive. We'll just wait and see what's going to happen because he knows that they need to beat Canada to keep hope alive in the tournament. So they focus now, pick maximum points against Canada. The lineup has been changed. Some players are starting. A new keeper is going to be there, benching the first choice. So whatever happens, we know that Nigeria should be able to bounce back from that 6-0 humiliation to see how they can actually, win that game. And if they can do that, well, then something good is obviously going to come out from that game. But the players are confident that they should be able to, get something out of that. Okay, Edwin Okon joins us again now. Good morning, Coach. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, good to have you. Now, the Falcons, of course, you saw their first game. It wasn't a good one. Now, against Canada, what are your expectations?
Well, the first place, I think, as much as I got to this stage, I hope I will come out of the game today.
Okay, now against
I said victory today.
Okay, now what do you think the coach will do, to actually ensure that victory against Canada?
Just encouragement. Talk to the girls. They should sit up and make sure that they win this match today.
Now, when you saw that first game against Japan, I mean, the way the goals were actually coming in, you as a coach, if you were to be in the shoes of Coach Dedebo, what will you tell your girls, after that particular game?
Well, that is one of the things in a football match. If you don't expect the winning is not there. You expect a draw. The girls are the worst is the losing. But as a coach, I do not expect the margin to be up to that number. I expected 1-0, worst 2-0. Well, as one will say, the worst happened and we got 6-0. We just need to forget about that day. That day has come and has gone. There's no way the dead can as well come back again. We'll just have to think of how to get up and then put the country in shape and then get ourselves together for the next match, which is today's match. By the special grace of God, I know too well that they'll come out of the game. So, as a coach, I know that all you tell the guys is just forget about the last game, come out today and make sure that you get what you want, and then come out of the game.
Now, let's look at what happened to the Flamingos. Now it's happening to Falcons. Will you say women's football in Nigeria is actually going down?
Well, I won't say so because at the end of the day, there's a new appointment today in which I know that will help the female football so well, which is the new board, and by the special grace of God, the leader of that board is one that is prepared to move the female football forward. And I wouldn't judge what happened to the Falcons, to Flamingos, to the Falcons, because at the end of the day, that is a different ball game altogether. Falcons and Flamingos are all different ball games. So I don't expect what happened to the Flamingos to Falcons. After all, it's just one game. Another one comes today. It's after today, I will now know whether they'll qualify for the knockout stage or not.
Yeah, that's obviously going to be tough for them after that. Now, let's talk about the Super Falcons. They're on their way to Cameroon. The first game is on Sunday. What are your expectations from them?
I have said it before now. There's no team that's a pushover in Africa today. Though our group is the cheapest anyway. So I think they'll come out of that group. I expect them to they will top the group. Not they only coming out, top that group. Because Mali is not our class, our match. No, Senegal. So at that level, I think we don't have much problem on that level. We just want to remember that the country name is at stake, and whatever thing they want, they must as well put the country first.
Now, can Nigeria actually reclaim, because I'll use the word reclaim now, the top spot in women's football in Africa, and also maybe fifth in the world and something like that, because right now it's really not looking pretty good at all, because expectations are not even as high as they used to be in the past whenever Super Falcons or Falcons and of course Flamingos are playing.
Yeah, gradually those things will come back. It's just a matter of time. Gradually those things we think of will as well come into play. Sooner or later, it will surely come into play by the special grace of God, because the interest of the game is almost there. But that's why I said thank God for the new board. The board knows what it takes to raise the game for the FIBA. And I think very soon you'll see the good side of the female football in Nigeria again.
Okay, how independent do you think that board can actually be? Can they get sponsor for the women's league? Can they actually raise that level? Do you have so much confidence in them?
I have confidence in them because they are there and they know the onions. I know they will get all they will cry for the sponsors for the league. And I know that the board, this new board, know actually that there must be a sponsor for the league, and I think they will go after that. So at that level, I have that confidence that they will move the game of football, as a particular female, to that side that they think of. They will be sponsored, and that I know. To them, they know that will sponsor Nigeria can as well get whatever thing they want and go to that level. So by His grace, that will be there.
Okay, we just can't wait for that to happen. Thank you so much, Edwin Okon, for taking our time to talk to us this morning. Okay, well, Edwin Okon is the coach of Rivers Angels and also former coach of the Super Falcons. He actually led them to win the African Senior Women's Championship, the last edition. But right now, okay, he's also confident that, look, the girls can actually retain the trophy with the caliber of girls that we have, and confident also in the new board that's been set up by Nigerian Football Federation. They're independent. They're going to source for funds for the league, how they would be able to manage it, and with time, when they start their work,